Hello and welcome back to my Football Manager career save with Wolverhampton Wolves. It's been about 3 weeks since we last uploaded a video, but we are back with a bang because we are at the top of the table, and that is what it's all about. And we're going to continue on, get through the next couple of games. We've got Palace, Sheffield United in the Carabao, West Ham, Norwich and Everton. Hopefully we can win every single one. Neves needs a little bit of praise, so we're going to give him a little pat on the shoulder, a little pat. Say, you were superb. Keep it up, my boy. And he's lovely. Now we have got a cheeky press conference against Burnley. There's quite a few people in the audience today, so let's kick it off. Raul Jimenez's early goal in setting the tone for the rest of the match. I mean, it helps, doesn't it? Is it rumours that Neville's will be leaving the club? Definitely not. Definitely not. How do you strive relationship with Sean Dice? Don't know the man. Don't know him. The public want to hear a proper answer. We don't really speak. Like, I've got Wolves to look after, mate. I'm not here trying to make mates with ginger guys from down the road. Have you adopted a particular tactical approach? Yes. God, scoring goals. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. And here we have it. The team selection against Crystal Palace, who are in 7th. Now, we are going to make a few quick changes. Why we've got 9 players on here. This is the new way you can have 9 players. I don't have anybody to put in the 9th player, so that's fine. Now, where is Adama? He's going to drop back in. He's not been great form, but he needs to step up and show his form off. We almost have Size, but we did have our interview with Sainz about Size, saying that he's probably back soon, and he actually is back soon, which is great. Other than that, there's not many other changes I want to make. The team pretty much picks itself at this time. The only person I'm maybe is Dendoka. Except Neves and Martino have been absolutely fantastic. So we're starting with the exact same back lot as per usual. We've got Sarkil, Macaulay, Bolly, Semedo, and Nauri. The only person I might bring in maybe later is Dendoka on the square. I could replace Kilman, or I could replace Neves. Other than that, we're going to stick in the positive and try and attack the good old Crystal Palace. I say they are in 7th. They have been playing well this year. I think they won their last game. Hopefully, get something out of this. And here's Palace. So the main thing that we need to worry about is Zaha in there, and maybe Kiarte as well. Other than that, I think there's not much there. I mean, even Jeffrey Schlupp's on the bench. That's fun. I'll give him a little clap, a little cheeky clap. Now, just before we head out back, there's lots to know. If a team hit a purple patch in front of goal recently, that's got to be pleasing. I mean, of course it is. You think the first goal will be crucial? It's always important. Like, oh yeah, Michael Owen. Probably want to hear proper answers. Do you hope your team can produce today? Yes. I mean, was that the interview? Do you reckon scoring a goal is important in football? Do you reckon the first goal could have something to do with how the match goes? Like, come on, man. Be more interesting. Now, I'm just pausing here because it just looks like Adama's torn his hamstring, but he reckons he can play it. So I'm going to ignore it because he reckons he can play on. Hopefully it's not actually done any damage and it's just a minor injury. Here we go, the first highlight, and that is Adama jumping up there with the header, but he knocks it wide over. Fantastic attempt. Maybe it was his hamstring that failed the header. Now we're on the attack again. Made out wide. Adama playing the ball into Raul. It's played back out and Neves absolutely screams it. Nowhere near the net. I mean, good start. We're looking solid. We just need to actually hit the target. That'd be nice. Meanwhile, Arsenal are losing against City, which is good for us in the league table because the win for us puts them above. At the same time, Palace are on the same with us. And we have another knock. It looks like he actually wants to come off here. Does Nauri? I don't know what's up with him. But he does actually want to come off. I mean, half time. Not many highlights. Bolly getting a yellow. We need more possession. Yeah, that'll do. We need more possession. All the guys needed to know, you know. It's all about that possession game. Now we are going to go on the attack. This is getting a bit crazy. We're on the 70th minute and we're just not getting any highlights, which is annoying. Adama's frustrated. Odin's. Bring on Dendoka for Bolly. Got a yellow and he feels like he deserved the yellow. And that's never a good sign when a player feels like they deserved the booking. And we're back in. Kiarte, like Palace, on the attack. Hopefully it's a counter for us. It's looking strong from Palace, and it's well wide. It says an inch wide, but that was well wide. What a great highlight. Arsenal again absolutely annihilated by City. This is good for us. Palace really double change. MacArthur and Kelly on. Still no highlights. Let's try and fire them up. Schlupp comes on as our final sub. We're just looking a bit flat. Here we go. 6 minutes left. Palace with the ball. Hopefully, we can get something out of this late on. I mean, a draw would be fine. Palace have been good this year so far after 4 games. But I think we've probably been better. Apart from the one game against Newcastle where we got embarrassed. Here's Raul. And that is an absolute appalling shot. I mean, he's scored some great goals so far this season, but that was just embarrassing. Martini away with the corner to whip it in. Hopefully we can get something here. Let's get cleared easy. Hopefully we can press this attack. Never puts the ball straight back into one he can. He's unable to win the ball. And now it is Palace on the counter. Or not. 4 minutes left and now all the highlights coming in. Kelly whipping the ball straight up to Eduardo. The middle's open, but I believe he's offside, but it doesn't matter anyway because Cody clears. Martino now with an absolute scream up front to Raul as he heads it back. Hopefully we can find something out of this. Kelly with a fine tackle, but it just sets Raul in. And he's fouled, and that's got to be a penalty in the 87th minute here. He's just snapped to the back of his legs. Has he given it? It looks like he's given it. Not until we're going to VAR. You need to check VAR for that, man. Menace continue his fine form this season. He steps up. Easy, bottom corner. And now we just need to close this game out. It's nice when you're awarded wins when you're not playing. I mean, we've outclassed them if you look at the stats. But I don't think we've played particularly well with the fact that we've had no highlights. Here we are now, 2 minutes left. Mado charging forward, acting like we want to get another. He whips it to the back post. Wan Hee-chan hits the side netting. Good effort to say he was backing away from it and a man on him. 30 seconds to go, and this could be the end. Like Neves just taking his time, wasting that time. Just fired them up. I mean, I did that about 15 minutes ago. That's got to be time, referee. That's time. Great win. Puts us up to 3rd. We're above Man City. I mean, what are the chances? Look at his hand in his pockets, you know. Reluctantly facing. Nah. Point the finger. That was a bit of a let off. I mean, they're quite motivated by that. Jack Deans wants to know, we've been on good form, but that was something else. I mean, we deserve to win it. Can you talk about your reaction? I mean, it was a bit lame, wasn't it? I mean, we could put a bit more cheering. Woo! That's about it, pal. Another one in the books. Another win. We are on fire. That is putting us up to 3rd. 1 point behind Villa. I mean, what are Villa doing here? We've got to have a look at their schedule. Who've they actually played? So they played Southampton, Newcastle, Fulham, Brighton, Leicester, and Brentford. So hopefully, you know, they're going to beat Chelsea, City, Spurs, Liverpool, Leeds. They're going to just lose that form and when they play us. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be really nice. And it's Jota that sends Liverpool to the top. Maybe we could try and get Jota back. I doubt we're gonna, but maybe we could. He would be an absolute force up front. Now we've got a pre-match press conference. I mean, did we not attend a press conference? I mean, we've got a lot here today. So Rhino wants to know if we've got anything to respond to Packet Vieira admitting that Wolves deserved that late winner. No, not really. How good was Jose Sarr today? I mean, good, but I know we could do better. I mean, he had one save, really. One save, what? One held, one shot saved. 80 passes. I mean, I'm pleased, but it's not like I had a lot to do. Nathan Shields, with it looks like technology gave the team a little helping hand. I mean, not really. I mean, it was a blatant penalty. If I take it, we'll lose too many fans. Look, Tottenham manager Antonio Conte was spotted in the crowd today. He's interested in signing Neves. We're not selling him. It's as simple as that. Why would we sell him? Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. Now, if I have a look, I'm just going to add him to the shortlist and we'll check him out later. We have a look at our main man, Ruben Neves. Says he's wanted to buy Newcastle and Spurs. Contract doesn't expire for him. But I'm not seeing anywhere where it's saying he wants to leave. Yeah, he's happy, he's happy, he's happy. And he wants to be a team leader. Like, why would he ever want to leave to Spurs? Like, come on, man. Stop asking stupid questions. The man's happy. Now, this is a quick set of games. We had nothing for a week, and now we have got Sheffield United on the Wednesday and West Ham away on Saturday. We've got a follow-up action here to talk to Podence because his form's been pretty off lately. He definitely wasn't in the last game. Let's put an arm around with him and let's tell him that he needs to work harder because it's not going to be too long before our other man is back. Neto, it is 2 months. But Neto's going to easily take his position if he keeps the form up for the next 2 months. He needs to really step it up, otherwise it's going to be Neto in, Podence out immediately after, and look to replace him, really. Now here we go, we've got the team selection in Sheffield United. Now they are sitting, I believe, in 9th the last time I checked. They're not doing absolutely fantastic this year. I mean, they are actually quite poor on form. Drawing a lot and losing a lot. So I think we can switch up the team a bit today. We're not going to switch it too much. For example, I could put John Ruddy in, but I'm not really that bothered. What type of contract is he on? A backup. You know what? I am going to play him. And we could chuck Misquero in. We're going to do him for Hillman. And we're going to slot Nendoka in for Neves. We'll chuck in Waver at right back. We'll start Silver up front. And Trincano is going to play out wide for Podence because he's been just absolutely diabolical. And we do have Sice back. He's good. So I might start Sice for, you know what, for Bolly. Put Bolly on there for Kilman. So we need to drop one sub. So we're going to drop Mido out. We don't need him. We'll make quite a few tactical changes for this match. It should be an easy victory. I think we'll stick it on key and see what happens. But it is a pretty weak Sheffield United side. We are, however, going to have to tell them that they're expected, yes, nothing but a win. There's an expectation there. But Sam Beardsley wants to know how we consider about complacency. Let's not be negative, Sam. Come on, are you confident? I mean, I'd rather focus on the game. Are you worried about motivation of players? I don't need to debate this. I mean, those are just like absolute. These questions are getting worse and worse throughout the season. But we're going to chuck it in Kate. And we are, I mean, as you can see, there's just nobody in the stadium. Nobody really cares about this match. Me included. And it looks like Sheffield might get off to a good start in the first 20 seconds. Play Mosquero. He has got a cheeky little yellow card in the first 10 minutes. That's always great to see. More interested in this match and just keeping an eye on people's fitness. Late size because he's back from injury. It's nice to have him back. Kilman obviously won't have to play as many games now. And hopefully I don't have to bring on the big man Raul Jimenez. But it's probably going to look like that at some point. Guerrero's actually quite out of shape at the moment. Martinho is dropping as well. Here we go, key highlights. So something should happen here. We're just holding the ball in the midfield. Quite nice and easy. All the play coming down the left. I don't know what happened with Silva getting a yellow, but he's whipped the ball in. And absolute diabolical defending by Sheffield United, but they somehow managed to get away with it. I mean, the keeper comes out and the defender tackles the keeper. Luckily, they got a block on the line, but that could have been, and maybe should have been 1-0. We are struggling here quite a bit. 9 shots, but 1 on target, so I think for the second half, we're just going to have to tell them to get sorted. And we'll bring on... Bring on Raul because he's got a yellow. And Mosquera's playing bad and he's tired. So let's bring Bolly back on. And let's switch Bolly back to where he actually plays and Size can play left. That leaves us with... I don't want to bring any of these on except for Naya or Juan He-Chan. So hopefully the double substitution is enough for us to get something out of this match. And we are going to stick it in attacking. The only thing that's happening is we're getting more yellows. But here we go, cheeky highlight on the 53rd minute. Holding the ball in midfield again. Looks like we're getting a good passing game against Sheffield United here. And it's a cheeky ball from Dendoka straight through to Raul, who's going to be in on a goal. And he hits the post. He's just not scoring on the outfield. He's got too confident with himself. And he's just not putting it away. Ball's played up to him again. This time it's from the opposite side. But what a ball out wide to Hueva there. And he played one back to him. He does. And I mean, come on. Could you have asked for a better goal there? Like a 60-yard ball to Jimenez. He plays it out wide. And he plays it back into him. I mean, look at that. He just whips it out wide. And Hueva's like, alright then. Have it back, son. And I don't think he could have placed it anymore in his head. Just acres of space. 3 men around him. Nobody stepping up. And we're straight back into another highlight with Raul playing it down the left this time. Looks like he's turning into our little playmaker is Raul. Highlight continues with Wolves attacking. Adama's in on goal now, but he pulls it back and he plays the ball into Kano. The little man can't score. We know that we are 1-0 up. I can start thinking about that last substitute. Maybe bring on one of the kids. Maybe even if Juan He-Chan. Freeman trying to escape, but Noah says no. Now it's highlight after highlight now. Like that pressing is going to continue, but we are going to drop it back to positive. And we're just going to calm the team down because they have had a lot of yellows. We don't want anybody getting sent off and actually risking it. As I say, that Slater goes in with a 2-footer challenge. He could be off. He is off. It's red. I think that's game over. On that note, let's chuck in a cheeky sub. And it looks like Adama's looking tired out there. So we'll put Juan He-Chan out on the right. It looks like the onslaught's going to continue. This could be 2 or 3-0 by the end of it. That little red card symbol just there is just a bit too... It's small. It's like a continued graphic. It don't like the right side of man sent off. Balls have used. 15 shots, 5 on target. Absolutely dominated. But I mean, did you expect anything less? Starbucks has come on, so that's an interesting one. I'm bringing on an entire chain restaurant. Well, not restaurant. A chain coffee shop. We'll just shout and we'll just tell them to focus for the last bit of the game. 4 minutes left. Last thing we want is a late goal from them causing extra time, or I can't remember, is it a replay? I never knew the difference between the Carabao and the FA Cup. Just keeping it well defendingly at the back. And Docker and Bolly just, you know, playing a game in their own little time. Getting Sice's fitness back. And then we just play an absolute wicked ball out wide and win a goal again. And Raul scores from 2 yards out to get his 9th of the season. I mean, this guy could be on 30 by the end of the year. Which is great, fantastic, but it's also a curse because the amount of interest that's going to be on him is going to be unbelievable. I did look offside there to me. I don't know how the keeper's not even got anywhere near that. But we're not going to complain. Gonna whack it in very defensive. And hopefully, that's the end whistle. No more highlights. And it is fantastic. Straight to the dressing room. We're gonna just give him a little clap and well done, lads. Good win. Nice and easy. Do we need anything else? But Alex Briggs seems to think that the morale's high, and I mean it is. If you win, people are happy. What other news have we got here? Santos spotted. Nah, he's just looking at his Portuguese squad, that's fine. Absolutely fine. There's always somebody at the game watching. So we've got quite a few yellow cards. What's this guy want now? Oh, Slavia Jovankovic. After a referee informed us like that, will generate plenty of discussion. I mean, really? What? We got loads of yellows. I mean, what's the issue? We're gonna praise Jimenez. I'm round the shoulder. I'm proud of you, my son. I mean, you're 30 years old, but still, you're my son. And we're going to leave it there. As per usual, we've got the 2 games in. We have now got West Ham, Norwich and Everton coming up. Away, home and home. And then we've got the big games. Away at Man United and away at Arsenal. Could be double trouble there for us. Hopefully, we can get something out of those games. Other than that, Jimenez, I mean, he's the man. 9 goals, top assist. Not top assist, top average rating. Most assists from Martinho. I mean, Connor Cody with 97% of his passes going straight through. I mean, what more do you want? That man can hold the ball forever. And we're only 1 point off the top still. So it is looking absolutely fantastic. Let's look at Manchester United. That is embarrassing. Embarrassing. Who have they even played? Sorry, but we can't leave the video there. We've got to have a look at what's happened here. So they've lost to Brentford. They've lost to Chelsea. They've drawn City. They beat Liverpool. And they've drawn... I mean, to be fair, with the squad they've been playing, hopefully this Salzburg game causes them to struggle against us. But they have played all the big boys, so they should be flying back up the table pretty soon, and they'll be in good form by the time they reach us, which ain't great. Other than that, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye!